Hello my coffee cakes and welcome to another Cook With Me Hello Fresh. Today we're going to be making pork sausage rigatoni in a creamy sauce. So what you would need to do this, if you want to make this at home, you need a pepper, some scallions, Roma tomato, a lemon, pork sausage, chili flakes, rigatoni, cream cheese, sour cream, and Parmesan cheese. Oh, hello. Rigatoni is named after rigato, the Italian word for lined. This tube-shaped pasta's rigged exterior is perfect for clinging to creamy sauce. So if you, again, if you want to make this at home, what you will need from your own closet is going to be a large pot, a zester, large pan, strainer, kosher salt, black pepper, olive oil, and butter that contains milk. So this is all stuff, again, like I tell you guys every time, this is something that you're going to need around, that you're going to have around your house anyways. So let's get in it. So the first thing we're going to do is prepare our stuff. We already have a large pot of water boiling for our rigatonis. And now we're going to get into the prepping of the vegetables. The first thing we're going to do, we have a pepper, we have our pepper, we have our lemon, we have our tomato, and we have scallions. All these things have been rinsed. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pepper. Now it's a good thing I did this today, because if you don't know, peppers can sometimes bomb. So now we're going to take our pepper, because we're just going to dive right into this, and we can have a little chitty chat while we do this. So hopefully you guys had a good week. This will be airing on a Friday, so that's the end of this week, and hopefully it was a good one. You know, it's been fairly quiet here, and we're going to slice this just so we all know. So these are going to be pepper slices. Fortunately, I couldn't find my really good cutting knife, so yes, we are using a knife that may not be the greatest, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to flip it over instead. Like Bob Ross said, these are not mistakes. They're happy little accidents everywhere. Look at the color that's going to be in this dish. We got red, we got yellow. It's going to be great. There's some green and white. Don't you love it when a dish is just like absolutely colorful? Color of the rainbow. Shout out to JoJo while we're here. She came out of the closet, and I think that's a very brave thing to do. You know, do something do something special for yourself this week. You know, coming out of the closet's very, very brave. And then she got swatted too. That's awful. Getting swatted for being yourself is sad. I wish you two could do something about that, don't you? Can't we just all get along, for crying out loud? You know? It's really important. At the rate we're going, we don't really know how much time we have left. And, you know, this year has taught me that. I mean, of course you have to say no. Sometimes you have to say no. And that's not a matter of not getting along with somebody. That's self-care. You know, sometimes you just got to say no to somebody that just doesn't deserve your attention. So, you know, that's okay. All right, folks, I finished slicing this pepper. I will be right back. I'm just going to add the pasta to the pot. And I know you don't want to see that, because that's like watching paint dry. So I will be right back for the lemon, tomato, and scallion. Okay, so now we're going to zest, and then we're going to quarter our lemon. So we have it over a little cup here to catch the zest of life. Oops. If you don't know, variety is the zest of life. Okay, we're gonna get that. Now I'm going to collect as much zest as, you know, you have to get on this, but I may or may not use all of it. You know, when we made the garlic shrimp, I kind of wish that had less zest, less juice, and it was more garlicky than lemony, you know what I mean? In the scheme of life, you know, you just gotta be zesty. You need variety. And see, what I like about these HelloFresh dishes. If you notice, there's a lot of like flavor from natural type things. You know, I mean, sure, you're using a little bit of oil here and there, but I really do like the fact that they focus on natural flavors from, you know, lemons and limes and peppers and, you know, things like that. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, we're getting there on our zest. All right, I think that's enough for us. And then we're going to quarter this lemon. Oops. So you get that about that. And then we're going to quarter this lemon. I guess we're going to be using some of the juice later on. Now this lemon is a lemon, because sometimes with HelloFresh we do tend to get a lemon that is a little too hard. Someone kindly said that one way of combating that is putting that into the microwave, but sometimes the lemon is just too far gone at that rate. You know what I mean? Again, like I said earlier, sometimes you have to learn when it's time to let go, and that includes, you know, hard lemons. Okay, so that has been zested and quartered. Whoops. And then we are going to dice a tomato. Okay, the lemon and the zest will sit in there. And you know what? I'm just going to take a quick napkin, because I'm not sure if we want the lemon to coexist with that just yet. So we have our tomato. Oops. Okay. Okay, so here we go. And if you know, Miss Kelly doesn't really like tomatoes, but these are getting cooked down. So that's going to be just fine. Oops. Squeeze. So we're going to dice this up. Oops. Nope, we're not going to do it that way. Okay, we'll do it this way. Okay. You can see I don't like tomatoes because I don't even know how to dice them. You know, if I were making this on the side, I probably would not have used a fresh one. I probably would use the can of diced tomatoes. See, there you go. This is not that. It's HelloFresh, which means we're, you know, using fresh ingredients. No pun intended, right? Okay, so we're gonna dice that up. Okay. And just for you guys' information, I do have a coupon code down below in the comment section, and you can just save $70 off. You save $70 on your first order. And starting next week, we will be adding the HelloFresh sister company, same company, sister company. I'm not really, as far as I know, they're the same company. We're going to separate the whites from the greens. There you go. Of course, we're going to cut these off here. Oh, Lord. So we're going to be starting every plate next week. So you'll be getting 6 of these videos a week. And like I said, it's the same company, from what I understand. And from what I understand, every plate is a little different. They use a lot less packaging, a lot less processing. So if your recipe calls for a clove of garlic, on like this one, you would get, you know, a whole thing of garlic. So they'll be sending you, I guess, extra ingredients. It's actually a little less in price too. So be on the lookout for those videos. So we're gonna have cooking videos at least 6 days a week now. And again, if HelloFresh or if HelloFresh wants to get in contact with me, that would be awesome. Because these videos are going to keep on coming. You guys asked for more cooking videos, and here we go. All right, so I'm going to finish this up, and I'll meet you over to the pan where we're going to do our next step. Okay, so we're moving on to the frying pan area. So we have some avocado oil spray heated up, and now we're going to add our colorful peppers and the scallion whites to the pan. We're going to saute this. Whoops, excuse me. And until softened, 3 to 4 minutes. And then we're going to add our pork sausage to this. So let's get this heated up and we'll be right back. ASMR sizzle. Puggy break! Frankie's busy listening to the sizzle sizzle, hoping for a bite. The peppers and the scallions have been sizzling, as you can hear. Hopefully you guys like your little Frankie cameo. Alright, so now we're going to add the Italian sausage that was provided for us. Looks like there's about 3 Italian sausages in here, which we are going to break up. Smells delicious already. Okay, and you know, our favorite tool, again from Pampered Chef. I'm in no way affiliated. I don't really support those businesses too much, but this tool is pretty awesome. Now we have to break this up, which is a little hard for the casings. It doesn't say to cut the casings or let the stuff out, but as you see, we're at the sausage radio. The sausage, here's the sausage party here. I did not say to cut the casings, and you have to grab a knife, but there it goes. There you go. It's starting to come on out. This is really gross. Sorry, guys. Hopefully you don't get flagged. Kidding. Alright guys, we'll be right back with the next step. Okay, like I normally would say not to add any metal, but a little bit of the sausage got a little crispy here, which is fine. Alright, I'm doing it lightly, get the crisp off. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of chili flakes, which were provided for us. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to add like a little bit. I think it's one of those like to your liking kind of thing. Okay. I'm not going to add too much because I don't want it to be too spicy. Alright. There we go. I'm going to move it around for 15 seconds until it's nice and fragrant. Okay. Alright, we'll be right back with the next step. Hey, so now we're moving on to the next step. Look at that beautiful color. Okay, so we're going to add our tomato in here. Okay. This tomato in there. And we're going to reduce the heat to medium-low, which it's already at. So let's stir that about. I'm going to get these tomatoes softened. So they're still in the regular tomato form. Which if you don't know Miss Kelly, that's pretty gross. So I just have to see how this goes. Hope you enjoy the sizzle. I'm making sure those tomatoes cook down because yucky. Oh Lord. Sausage smells so good. I can say last night's dish was by far the best, my favorite, but I feel like these dishes will top each other as we go along. Next week, I believe we have, well, there's 3 from every plate, and there's going to be 3 from HelloFresh, and let's see, we have frijoles, rice, and we have a creamy bacon pasta. Just look at that. The creamy bacon pasta sounds delicious right about now. But right now we're focusing on our sausage pasta. Okay, we'll be right back. Pasta. Here is the rigatonis that were provided to us by HelloFresh. We're adding that. And as well as, whoops, one got away. As well as, whoops, a quarter of a cup of reserved water from our pasta. Here comes Mr. Owlhead here. Okay. All right, that's in there. And we're also going to add our 2 packets of sour cream. Okay. Okay, so we're going to add that. Okay. Here comes the cream, sour cream. Okay, that's packet number 1. And I would add packet number 2. Okay, see that over there. Okay, that's over there. And then we're going to add our cream cheese. Okay, there's our Philadelphia cream cheese. Okay, we're not sponsored by Philadelphia. They do work with HelloFresh. But if they want to sponsor us and send us some products, I would have no problem taking them. And then we're going to add half of the Parmesan cheese. Okay. Okay. And add in half of our Parmesan cheese. We're going to add some of this later. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of butter. Okay, and then we're going to mix this all in. Doesn't that look delicious? Doesn't this look delicious? It's getting all creamy. Ooh, look at the sauce. Look at the color. This is the ASMR of our noodles. Oh. Doesn't that look good? This seems like a dish you could definitely pull off at home by yourself without the HelloFresh. Okay, so we're just going to add some lemon zest to taste. This is just, you know, you don't have to go crazy with this if this isn't your thing. I'm just going to add a little bit. So there you go, and we're going to mix this all in. Okay, and it does say add a little salt and pepper, so I'm just going to add a little sazon, just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna plate this and do our mukbang. So now we're moving on to the mukbang. I did add some of the green scallions, and we're gonna toss in some of the Parmesan cheese on top. All right, and there we go. All right, you guys get the first bite. That's what we're gonna do here. A piece of sausage, a piece of rigatoni. Here you go. Yum, yum, yum. Let me know. I like it. That's delicious. This definitely zhuzhes up sausage and peppers. Now, the only thing I would suggest to you all is, you know, before you put the sausage into the pan, it might be better if you try to cut the casings before you put it into the pan, because that part was very hard. And I usually, when I make sausage and peppers, I usually put the sausages in the microwave before I do that. So this was actually pretty good. I like the creamy sauce. It does have a little bit of a kick to it because I added the red pepper flakes, but it's pretty good actually. I have to still say this, that the I have to say the taquitos were #1. But next week we will be doing bacon, a creamy bacon spaghetti, and then there will be a chili pork rice, I think, and something else. But we'll also be introducing Every Plate, which again is the same company as HelloFresh. Now, if you would like to save $70 on your first order of HelloFresh, there's a lovely coupon code down below. And here you go. Who's ready for your next and last bite? Thank you for stopping by. Remember, kindness is free, so spread that. And I will see you next week.